morning. How y'all beautiful people doing today? Y'all want some content? Y'all want some bullshit? We got all that. Wake up, my good people. Good morning. We got a good word. What's going on? Wazam, did you hear? Have you heard? From politics to weather. Let's talk about it. Tomorrow's mama bird. Keep it positive. Don't try me today or get kicked to the curb. Good morning. What's going on? Have you heard? Have you heard? Content bullshit. We got the morning vibe. Content bullshit. Talk to me while I ride. Hit the link and tell me some. You get where I'm coming from. Wazam, welcome to the live. We gon' learn ya, open up your eyes. So buckle up, it's gon' be a ride. Y'all rockin' with PT and just my vibe. We here to get your day started. Y'all come chill with us. Rock out in the chat or hit the link. We wanna see what's on y'all minds. Content bullshit. We got the morning vibe. Content bullshit. Talk to me while I ride. Content bullshit. Hit the link and tell me some. Content bullshit. You get where I'm coming from.
On me. Need my daily affirmation. I wake up in the morning, say this shit to myself.
Hey, I know some niggas won't be me. Yeah, this shit look 3D. Yeah, this shit in 3D. I know some niggas won't be me. Hey, I know some niggas won't be me. Yeah, this shit look 3D. Hey, yeah. I was never in the car with them niggas. I was a shock to them niggas. Wouldn't get caught with them niggas. I seen the flaw in them niggas. Wouldn't get far with them niggas. Couldn't employ none of them niggas. Pray to Allah for them niggas. I put that claw on them niggas. I break a jaw on them niggas. Better go ask my slaughter these niggas. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. I am a boss of these niggas. I couldn't floss with these niggas. Had to back off for these niggas. It's weird when I talk to these niggas. Ain't enough heart in these niggas. I throw the knife to these niggas. Fuck with a few, but you know I'ma spark with my niggas. How much I'm parked in my niggas? A product of murder work. I am that ball with them niggas. Tell them niggas they was scared of me, niggas. I come from robbing and starving them niggas. I'm a starter niggas. I caught some cases in Waco. I was a part of them niggas. I come from fighting in GB. Yeah, that shit look 3D. Ain't too many niggas see me. I know some niggas won't be me. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. That boy ain't from my hood. Fuck nah. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. Bitch, get some money, cause that's what you ought to do. Better watch out who you motherfucking talking to. Step in designer. You know I be too wavy. Came to the spot and Lil' Mama went too crazy. Hand in the bowl, I beat some. Castro, mama always said I beat some. Did that. Bitch, I'm everywhere like Wi-Fi. Fast word, left him on the scene, that's a walk by. Out of there. Playing with the cash, boy, you dead wrong. Dead wrong. Now your mama gotta buy a headstone. Headstone. Don't give a fuck what the tongue by. Ayy. Don't tell a nigga what to smoke by. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. It was gangsta in that water then. It was given if you wanted it. saw the money and we wanted it. If it was partners, it be doing it. Yeah. It was gangsta in that water then. It was giving if you wanted it. We saw the money and not a blemish on my image, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something but my name, make a fuck nigga stay in they lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally, I feel like I'm eternal, yeah. I've been living longer than the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them wild. Gotta tell him you a king. You will never reach me cause I'm tied to a chick, dog. Nah, I ain't no regret, dog. Standing on the business, everything you want, I know how to get it started. I'm like a cigarette, you want smoke, you get lit up. You ain't see it coming, you ain't peeped that. You ain't see it creeping in the back door. What that little dude must've thought was a nightmare. That wasn't a nightmare, oh no. I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Everything a nigga gotta say about me better be some G shit. I remember back in school when them teachers and them coaches and them pussy ass bitches told me I wouldn't be shit. Now they hear me on their TV. Now for real, I don't care if they remember me. Now for real, till they die they gon' remember I was winning and they know I'm from them trenches. I've been getting how I'm living on me. I can't do no run around with the fake smiles. I get on that bullshit, I catch a case, I go to trial. Wanna kill everybody that'll never let me down. Never thought I'd see a hit a turn, state switch side. Niggas made me really wanna slide. Now for real, I'm eternal, I never hide. Now for real, I be everywhere, I'm outside trying to get a meal. I'm eternal, still gripping wood. Will not a blemish on my image, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something but my name, make a fuck nigga stay in they lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally, I feel like I'm eternal, yeah. I've been living longer than the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them wild. I don't tell him you a bitch made nigga. Hating on a player made nigga. It can be your last day nigga. Yeah, the money made nigga. You can get a holiday nigga. You can get a shit bag nigga. I just wanna do me. I be smoking weed to the doobie. ADHD running all through me. I be mixing up the Louis and the Gucci strap like it's Call of Duty. If your hoe get out of pocket, I won't get that booty. I'm eternal, I'm eternal. They gon' say I'm abnormal. Preach a sermon, say I'm evil. Gotta get my karma. No bulletproof vest, but I feel like armor. God got me, he gon' wipe a nigga head like Sherman. I'm telling you, I demand my respect over there one and that one and pack one. These sucker nigga making no sense. I'm a 10-toe nigga, I'ma slap one. I ain't ducking no collision. My decision gon' be terrorism. Wishy-washy nigga better stand out the way. I be hunting down the money, cause with nothing ever given. I be damn if I play with niggas. Bitches, you crazy. You can't be eternal, nigga, you too lazy. If I kept a journal, it would say you fake it. Take care of them babies, yeah, we do it on the daily. Better go do something safe, we ain't playing with the snakes. Not a blemish on my image, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something but my name, make a fuck nigga stay in they lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally, I feel like I'm eternal, I can send them to the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them wild. Yeah, not a blemish on my image, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something but my name.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. What's going up on everybody? See, Westsider up in this thing, Sleepy Lounge. What's going on? Hood, you had me over here, Hood fella, you had me over here cracking up. What's going on this morning, y'all? Well informed, good morning. Court is short, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. The week is almost over, thank you, Lord. Hold on, because I'm about to get us right into some news you can use. Hold on. Get us set up with the news. So we can go over the news for a couple minutes. Get right on up in here. All right, let me go back here. Share my screen. We're going to get through the news real quick because I'm about to be rolling. Hold on. Hold on. Hope everybody slept well.
Indicting former FBI Director James Comey.
Okay.
The new charges center on this post of seashells. The Justice Department claims it was a threat against the president's life. James Comey, responding just moments ago, will go live to Pierre Thomas. Also breaking tonight, King Charles and the historic address to a joint meeting of Congress today. Amid tension over the war in Iran, what he said about the U.S. and the U.K., about holding leaders to account, about who the U.S. and U.K. should be fighting for, and what his message to Americans was as we near our 250th birthday. Tonight, gas prices and the war in Iran, the Strait of Hormuz closed, no talks, and now gas prices tonight hitting their highest point in 4 years. There are new tornado warnings up right now, multiple states bracing for dangerous storms tonight. Ginger Z is standing by. In New York City, graphic video of two police officers beating a man. Authorities say a case of mistaken identity. That victim preparing to sue the city now for $100 million. Tonight, the American Special Operations.
Man, wait till y'all see. I don't know if they even gonna show it on the news because it was so graphic. I'm gonna see if I can find that video so I can show it to y'all another time how they did that, man.
Soldier who authorities say bet on Nicolas Maduro's capture before President Trump even announced it, now pleading not guilty tonight. They say he won more than $400,000 using classified information to win on Polymarket. Dramatic video showing 5 middle school students jumping in to try to stop their runaway school bus. Their driver lost consciousness. The cruise ship passenger falling to her death from her bedroom balcony, what we've learned. Outside New York City, the fire scaling a 16-story apartment building. The baseball fan seen by millions wrestling a home run ball from a young girl. What's now happened tonight? The well-known contestant on The Voice killed in a car crash, what authorities are saying tonight. The scare for roller coaster riders at Six Flags New England, what they were forced to do. And tonight, the tree that Queen Elizabeth planted more than 30 years ago right here in the U.S. How's it looking tonight?
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. We begin tonight here with the breaking news. Late today, a federal grand jury indicting former FBI Director James Comey for a second time now. Federal prosecutors targeting one of President Trump's top political adversaries, this time accusing him of threatening the president's life. Charges stemming from this Instagram post last year by James Comey showing a picture of seashells writing out the numbers 8647. The Justice Department tonight claiming it was a threat against the president's life. Comey deleted that post shortly after posting it, saying at the time, "I didn't realize some people associate those numbers with violence." Tonight, what the Justice Department is now saying, and James Comey responding just moments ago. Pierre Thomas leading us off tonight.
Tonight, former FBI Director James Comey, again in the sights of the Justice Department, indicted for a second time, now accused of threatening to kill President Trump. A federal grand jury in North Carolina charging Comey with 2 counts, alleging that Comey did knowingly and willfully make a threat to take the life of and to inflict bodily harm upon the President of the United States.
Threatening the life of the President of the United States will never be tolerated by the Department of Justice.
The indictment centers around this since-deleted Instagram post from Comey showing the numbers.
You know what? Yes, he was fired. This man, anything that he can say to make people feel sorry for him because he's backed into a corner right now everybody against him. He just accused. So I found out what he was in court for. He was in court about the White House, about the ballroom being built. He accused the judges of putting his life in jeopardy because they are against him doing the ballroom, because they are against him spending taxpayers' money to build this magnificent ballroom that the White House doesn't need. So he accused them too of putting his life at risk.
8647, written in seashells on the beach with the caption, "Cool shell formation on my beach walk." Trump's supporters immediately condemned that post, claiming it was a call to 86 or kill the 47th president. Prosecutors claim that post is a serious expression of an intent to do harm to the president. But Comey immediately deleted that post, writing, quote, "I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence." It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down. And tonight, Comey is firing back.
I'm still innocent. I'm still not afraid. And I still believe in the independent federal judiciary, so let's go.
Legal experts say the government faces an incredibly high bar.
It can't just be something where someone might have interpreted it in a particular way. He has to have intended it to have been a threat for this to be a successful prosecution.
Trump and Comey have been political adversaries for years.
I think he's definitely reaching. You cannot take a picture and say that that's a threat on. You have to have words with it. In that case, we could say that the orange man wanted to cause harm to every past president, to everybody that he disrespects, to everybody that he makes racial slurs to. We could say that about him too. Ain't nobody saying that. And who this is why I say he is really up to something, right? When it comes to that White House being built. Because why would you want to use your own money when your term is damn near halfway up? Why would you want to use your own money to build a ballroom for the White House? We got to make this make sense. Unless you're trying to make it be on paper that you can be president longer than the term. Unless you're planning on making this war last longer than what it's supposed to be, because we all know that if we are still in war, then there can't be an election. I'm just saying and pointing out some facts. I'm just saying.
For years. Just last fall, the president demanding the Justice Department take action against some of his enemies. New York Attorney General Letitia James and Comey among them. Comey and James were indicted last year, but both their cases were thrown out on a technicality. Frustrated at the lack of prosecutions, President Trump fired Attorney General Pam Bondi earlier this month, announcing that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who was also his former criminal attorney, would take over the Justice Department in an acting capacity. David, this is the second time Comey has.
So, because things didn't go your way, because you were firing people and then try to put them in jail, and because they weren't prosecuted, you fired the attorney general. You got to make this shit make sense. Everybody who will stand up to him and tell him no, that he can't get away, he can't do what he want to do, he gets rid of. So everybody basically that's working in the White House right now is just going along with what he says, and that's why they still have jobs. I'm just saying. Just like one thing I want to point out, where I'll point it out afterwards. Okay.
Has been indicted in 7 months. The government claims that his post was a direct threat against the president. But tonight, Comey says that was never his intention, and that he'll see them in court. David?
Pierre Thomas leading us off tonight live in Washington. Thank you. Also developing tonight this historic visit, the state dinner tonight for King Charles and Queen Camilla at the White House. This afternoon, we were on the air live for King Charles's historic address to a joint meeting of Congress. Amid tension over the war in Iran, the UK unwilling to join the U.S., what the King said late today about the U.S. and UK, reaffirming the relationship, what he also said about our founding fathers and about holding leaders to account, and about who he believes the U.S. and UK should be fighting for right now. James Longman at the White House tonight.
Mr. Speaker, Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla.
A historic moment tonight at the U.S. Capitol. King Charles in a packed bipartisan chamber, here to repair the strained U.S.-UK alliance after President Trump has been deeply critical of Britain for not joining the war in Iran.
We meet in times of great uncertainty.
The King here just days after an assassination attempt on President Trump.
We meet, too, in the aftermath of the incident not far from this great building that sought to harm the leadership of your nation. Let me say with unshakable resolve, such acts of violence will never succeed.
Charles is the first monarch to address a joint meeting since his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, in 1991. The king is here to mark America's 250th anniversary.
The founding fathers were bold and imaginative rebels with a cause. 250 years ago, or as we say in the United Kingdom, just the other day, they declared independence.
There were pointed moments, the king honoring the founding fathers' belief in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and the belief that our leaders should be held to account.
The principle that executive power is subject to checks and balances.
The king reminded the world it was NATO allies who were there for the United States after 9/11 and said we must now all be there for Ukraine.
Today, Mr. Speaker, that same unyielding resolve is needed for the defense of Ukraine and her most courageous people.
Let me answer back to Hood, fella. Yes, you are correct. When you say when President Obama was in office, Biden was doing something, Michelle was doing something, everybody was doing something. People wasn't just sitting there twiddling their thumbs and popping out when they felt like it. Everybody was doing something. That is correct. And since you brought up Obama, I'm going to bring up my point. So he did a speech where he said we've been having problems with Iran and all these other countries this whole time, and he's the only president that's doing something about it. That's incorrect, sir. When Obama was in office, Obama had made a peace treaty with Iran, China, and other countries against them doing anything with the nuclear stuff that he's trying to stop them from using. And they were in agreement to everything. When he got in office in 2018, he ripped it up. He dismantled the whole agreement that was put in place in 2018. Obama had already took care of all of this, so we wouldn't have been in the situation we're in now. He just proved the point that, sir, you are such a liar. And you know what that reminded me of when I heard that? It reminded me of when J.F. Kennedy was in office and he made a peace treaty, and after he was ill, that peace treaty was found and ripped up. I'm just saying, just pointing out some facts.
The king, a longtime champion for the environment, spoke of America's natural wonders.
As we look toward the next 250 years, we must also reflect on our shared responsibility to safeguard nature, our most precious and irreplaceable asset.
And in his final message to lawmakers in a deeply divided time, he said that words matter, but that the actions of the US matter even more.
America's words carry weight and meaning, as they have since independence. The actions of this great nation matter even more.
And this message as we near America's 250th birthday.
And so to the United States of America, on your 250th birthday, let our two countries rededicate ourselves to each other in the selfless service of our peoples and of all the peoples of the world. God bless the United States, and God bless the United Kingdom.
And David, earlier today, the King and the President exchanged gifts. They had a private meeting at the Oval Office. And tonight, there will be a state dinner for 120 guests in the East Room. David.
Our chief international correspondent, James Longman. James, great to have you stateside for this. The King's visit, as James reported, comes amid this war in Iran tonight. No official talks. The Strait of Hormuz remains closed, and gas prices here in the U.S. marking a new high tonight, now at their highest point in 4 years. And of course, it's not just gas, it's diesel used to deliver goods and groceries, and the prices you're now paying. So let's bring in Elizabeth Schulze tonight on where things stand. Elizabeth?
David, gas prices today hit their highest level in 4 years. The average price for a gallon of gas now $4.20. That's up $1.26 since the start of the Iran war. With peace talks stalled and no sign that oil tankers will start moving anytime soon through the Strait of Hormuz, oil prices are still climbing. Americans are reminded every time they fill up their cars. But
so they do have oil. He wants Greenland for their land, for their minerals that they have. They said that they were willing for America to come over and they can have their military bases and everything over there, but they wanted them to coexist. The Orange Man actually wants to take over Greenland and rule it. So that's why they're not letting him over there. Us over there. That's the thing that's going on with that. Yeah. And his gas prices is ridiculous. He has said in a speech yesterday that we have over enough abundance of oil. If we have over the abundance enough of oil that we need, why is damn gas prices so high? I'm just saying.
what they might not know is that the cost of diesel, which is used to transport just about everything, is up 45%. That is even more than gas. And that's driving up costs like shipping packages and groceries. Business owners I've talked with say they are paying twice as much now for fuel surcharges. And the longer this goes on, David, the higher those prices could go. David.
Elizabeth Schulze with us tonight. Elizabeth, thank you. We're also watching severe storms right now, tornado warnings as we were coming on the air tonight. Possible tornadoes, flash flooding, damaging winds, and large hail. Several states from Texas to Tennessee, large hail already pounding cars in Springfield, Missouri. A driver's windshield cracking while he was behind the wheel. So again tonight, let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Zee tracking this for us. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, David. That baseball to even softball-sized hail, just one of the threats. We come on the air again tonight with tornado warnings on the map. So let's start. There's one west of Dallas, but 6 states have tornado watch.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I did not have it plugged up and it went out. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got y'all. My bad. But a company can sell a gallon in America for $4 and sell a liter in Europe for $6. I definitely do know those to be facts because I work for an oil field company. Well, yeah, for a company, an oil field company. So I know for facts that America does pump enough oil to sustain itself. Hold on. I'll put my task back up so we can get back to the rest of this news. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear it? Hold on, waiting for StreamYard to pop back on. Hold on. Let me pause it until we get StreamYard to pop back on. My bad, y'all. here. Okay. We're gonna go share my screen. Let's get back in there. Okay, my bad, y'all.
Already pounding cars in Springfield, Missouri, a driver's windshield cracking while he was behind the wheel. So again tonight, let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z tracking this for us. Hi, Ginger.
I don't know if anybody was in the Dallas area, the DFW area yesterday. We did get some hail. It wasn't that big. It was small pebbles, but we did get some hail and rain yesterday. He said, Hoodfella, so we got enough chicken and beef to make it $2 a pound. So what they tried to do is to make that go up. Was it Nebraska that had that big old wildfire and the cattle was being affected? And they were saying that even if the cattle had survived, that something about their lungs and that smoke. I can't remember exactly. But yeah. Our best bet is, if you have any sense and you have money, is to just get your own cows, your own chicken, get you some land, and yeah, just make sure it's not near no AI plant, because the ground that's near any AI plant is definitely going to be contaminated. I'm just saying.
Hi, David. That baseball to even softball-sized hail, just one of the threats. We come on the air again tonight with tornado warnings on the map. So let's start. There's one west of Dallas, but 6 states have tornado watches. A new severe thunderstorm watch in Alabama, because the storms are moving through there now. We're going to see these throughout tonight, so I want to time it out as this all slides to the east. Some of these will have large hail, which is why that level 4 out of 5 includes Dallas and Fort Worth tonight. But I want to tell you, we're going to see this on the East Coast. It's going to be way more tame by tomorrow night, Washington, D.C. to New York. Some strong storms still possible along the Gulf, David.
Tracking it all the way eastward. Ginger, we'll see you first thing in the morning. Thank you. Here in New York City, graphic video of 2 police officers beating a man. Authorities say a case of mistaken identity. That victim now preparing to sue the city for $100 million. Here's ABC's Rhiannon Alley tonight.
Tonight, Timothy Brown, the man seen here being punched, kicked, and dragged through a New York City liquor store by 2 NYPD detectives in a case of mistaken identity, speaking publicly for the first time.
I felt humiliated.
See, I know they wasn't going to show the whole thing, okay, because that's what the news does. And it was really graphic how they did this guy. They ran his head into shelves. They broke bottles on the ground and then dragged him, cut his leg clean open. It was blood everywhere. The people that were in the store were begging him to stop, and they wouldn't. Hoodfella, I know about the butchering and all that stuff. My dad is upstate, and he owns farmlands. And he has cows. Yep. He said, I saw the video and the blood dragging. Yeah, they beat the crap out of this man. He deserves every freaking penny. And they need to go to jail. They need to go to jail.
Disrespected, embarrassed, and I was brutally beaten for no reason.
The NYPD says the detectives were conducting an undercover narcotics operation and believed Brown had been involved in a drug deal. One officer holding Brown, the other punching him. At one point in the nearly 8-minute video, the detectives drag his body over broken glass bottles. Charges of resisting arrest were later dropped. Brown filing a notice of claim, a precursor to a lawsuit, alleging the officers violated his civil rights. He intends to ask for $100 million in damages.
I'm on my business. I'm a taxpaying citizen. And what happened to me should never happen to anyone else.
David, the detectives Vulcan Maiden and Michael Algerio have both been stripped of.
I swear, this reminded me of Rodney King. Remember how the police did him? That's what that's how they did him. That's how they did him. They did him dirty like that. For those that don't know. Yeah.
Of their guns and badges pending an investigation. Meanwhile, the NYPD has launched a 3-month review of its narcotics division. David?
Rhiannon Alley reporting for us. Thank you. Tonight, the American Special Operations soldier who authorities say bet on Nicolas Maduro's capture in Venezuela, even before President Trump announced it, now pleading not guilty. Authorities say he won more than $400,000 using classified information to win on Polymarket. What his attorney is now saying tonight, and here's Aaron Katursky.
Tonight, this U.S. Army commando, who authorities say placed bets on Polymarket that Nicolas Maduro would be ousted from Venezuela before the president announced it, is out on bond after pleading not guilty. Master Sergeant Gannon Ken Van Dyke was involved in the planning and execution of the raid, and federal prosecutors said he decided to use that classified information to place trades for his personal profit. His specific role in the daring mission is unknown, but beginning December 26th, the indictment said Van Dyke opened his Polymarket account, traded more than $33,000 on Maduro and Venezuela-related contracts on 13 separate occasions, and pocketed more than $400,000. This is the first case of insider trading on prediction markets that allow users to wager on almost anything from the war in Iran to the FIFA World Cup. Defense attorneys are promising a fight.
Mr. Van Dyke is an American hero. Is somebody who is charged, unfortunately, with something that is not a crime.
But sources tell ABC News federal prosecutors are now investigating other cases of well-timed trades on prediction markets.
Tonight, David, that soldier is on leave.
We were trying to figure out exactly how he was trading, and there's our answer right there.
From the Army, critics say his alleged actions amount to war profiteering, and they're calling for regulations on prediction markets. David?
All right, Aaron Katursky on this case again tonight. Aaron, thank you. We turn now to dramatic video showing 5 middle school students jumping in to try to stop their runaway school bus in Mississippi. Their driver had lost consciousness. The students working together, and this is something. Here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, the heroic actions of a group of Mississippi middle school students teaming up to stop their runaway school bus. The incredible surveillance footage shows them spring into action with the driver passed out at the wheel from an asthma attack.
She kind of sort of like fell over, like flopped over, and everyone started like standing up.
6th grader Jackson Kasnave grabbed the wheel. They kept gaining speed, so Darius Clark hit the brakes.
I didn't know it had air brakes, so whenever I clicked the brakes, it about threw me out the windshield.
His sister, 8th grader Kaylee Clark, called 911, and Destiny Cornelius helped get the driver her medicine.
I saw her medication in her hand, and I saw like her reaching for it.
Together, they managed to safely steer the bus to a median and bring it to a stop, saving about 40 students on the bus with them and the bus driver too.
I had a medical emergency, and the students stepped up. I'm very proud of them. I couldn't ask for any better students than my students on my bus. I love every single.
I just feel like this is me speaking from the healthcare side too. If you have asthma that bad and you have attacks like that, which probably aren't often, but you definitely shouldn't be driving kids on a bus. Most definitely should not be. I'm just saying. That says my kids need their phone at school. You know what, hood fella, we ain't about to mess with you this morning. You shouldn't be able to bet on stuff like that. How much you want to bet he gonna get away with it though? Because when they asked President Trump about it, he made this big old excuse and changed the subject. Started talking about something else. That's what he does. Instead of him being direct in answering the question, he will go around the question and just say something else.
Every single one of them.
And David, that bus driver has made a full recovery. She was able to thank those students personally when she drove them to school the next day. David?
The next day she was back, and that's quite a story. Way to go to those students. Thank you, Trevor. When we come back tonight.
And if I was them, see, this was wrong with the system, right? Because she shouldn't have been back at work the next day. You just put all them kids' lives in jeopardy. You should not be at work the next day. But because they're so short on bus drivers, they're willing to risk some kids' lives to have her as a bus driver. Crazy. Hood fella said, hell no, I'm walking.
Or a passenger falling to her death from her bedroom balcony to a deck below, and what we've learned about this tonight. Right outside New York City, the fire scaling a high-rise, jumping from one balcony to another. The terrifying end to a roller coaster ride at a Six Flags right here in the Northeast, where passengers were then forced to do hundreds of feet in the air. And then the grown man battling a young girl.
Okay, we're going to make that the end of the news. This is why I stopped riding on roller coasters. For facts. Yeah. They are man-made, and it is crazy. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy. That was some good news this morning, though. That was some good news. I want to give y'all a word of encouragement this morning. I found some good stuff for y'all. That's crazy. Hold on. Why is my stuff popping up? That'll make me feel like an old lady this morning. Come on now. What is going on with the laptop this morning? I have a couple of things for y'all. We're gonna start right here. Hold on, let me share my screen so I can get y'all some words of encouragement this morning. Man, you had me rolling this morning. You talking about the music, talk about the damn dog, gonna grab the damn leash. I said, what in the hell? So the dog said, let's get the workout on, let's go. Listen to this, y'all. Hold on.
All right, it's game time. No more fucking around. You already had your test during COVID. This is the same shit that's gonna be happening. I need you to go to the store, stock up on pounds and pounds of rice. Pounds and pounds of beans, the uncooked beans that are in the plastic bags. And I also need you to stock up on a shit tons of canned food, non-perishable food. You need to keep the idea of being able to have food for the next 3 to 5 months just in case anything happens. Don't forget about toilet paper. How you gonna wipe your ass? Come on, man. Paper towels. Be smart. You've done this shit before. The other most important thing, water. All right? You can't be drinking out of the damn sink. That fluoride ass water that you guys are already bathing in. Stock up on spring water, not the regular cheap bottles of water that they sell you at Walmart that they're putting fucking poison into it already. All right, spring water. And also go to the store and get those big ass blue 5-10 gallon bottles of water that have spring water. And you can go and find places that give free spring water. They're always 45 minutes away from any person in the country. There's 45 minutes away, an hour away. Start stocking up on 10 of those. What else do we need? Gasoline. How are you going to get anywhere if you're stranded and they turn off the fuel pumps like they did a few years ago? Remember, what if you're away from your kids? How are you going to get to your kids? Stock up on gasoline and put it in a safe place away from your house so you don't blow your fucking garage up. Stock up on machetes, on knives, on bear mace. Everybody that is strapped up, make sure you have an ample amount of ammunition. We've all watched the movie The Purge, y'all. We've all watched it. And there's only a certain amount of shit that I can say without having the feds show up at my door. Protect your family and protect yourself. Stock up on everything, all right? Make sure you have a shit ton of baking soda and coconut oil. That way you can cook your food, but you can also make your own fucking toothpaste, all right? Because you don't want to just go and buy a bunch of fucking Colgate and have fluoride into your fucking mouth and do all that stupid shit, all right? Secondly, get rid of Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative words and take them the fuck out of your fucking vocabulary, because it's those stupid words that have already put us in this fucking predicament already. And it's so sad that there's now people in other countries that have been getting fucking massacred for the past fucking few years for you guys to actually pay fucking attention. And also start to say prayers for all of the American soldiers that are going to be losing their lives for this dumb ass bullshit. Thirdly, you cannot believe in the Almighty, the Most High, Yahushua, Yeshua, I am the Messiah, and follow Trump too. Get that shit out of your mouth. Get that shit out of your mind, okay? Because we clearly believe in two different gods, two different people, two different purposes, two different objectives. Wake up. I need y'all to stock up on pounds and pounds of food, all right? It's game time. No more fucking around. You already had your test during COVID. This is the same shit that's going to be happening. I need you to go to the store, stock up on pounds and pounds of rice, pounds and pounds of beans, the uncooked beans, the beans that are in the plastic bags. Then I also need you to stock up on a shit tons of canned food, non-perishable food. You need to keep the idea of being able to have food for the next 3 to 5 months just in case anything happens. Don't forget about toilet paper. How you gonna wipe your ass? Come on, man. Paper towels. Be smart. You've done this shit before. The other most important thing, water, all right? You can't be drinking out of the damn sink. That fluoride-ass water that you guys are already bathing in. Stock up on spring water, not the regular cheap bottles of water that they sell you at Walmart that they're putting fucking poison into it already, all right? Spring water. And also go to the store and get those big-ass blue 5-10 gallon bottles of water that have spring water, and you can go and find places that give free spring water. They're always 45 minutes away.
All right, y'all, my bad. I was getting my coffee. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on.
Somebody told me that the blessings would feel like a burial first. I thought that leveling up.
I don't know why it's freezing like that. Because it's not me.
Somebody told me that the blessings would feel like a burial first. I thought that leveling up was.
I don't know what that is, y'all. Why it keeps on freezing like that. I don't know if it's because of where I am. It usually don't freeze up right here. Hold on.
It's supposed to feel.
Oh, there it goes.
Somebody told me that the blessings would feel like a burial first. I thought that leveling up was supposed to feel like winning. It felt like losing everything I was comfortable with, because the next level doesn't just ask for your effort, it asks for your identity. The old you, that's the admission fee. And God will not let you carry who you were into where he's taking you. Nobody really posts about that. The loneliness in the middle. The moments where your own mind is building the case of why you should quit. And it won't even sound like doubt. It'll sound logical. It'll sound like the responsible thing to do. Your flesh will dress up a retreat like a smart decision. But bro, the enemy's best weapon was never opposition. It's the reasonable excuse to stop. Abraham had to leave everything familiar before he saw the promise. Joseph, he didn't earn before he sat in the palace he didn't apply for. David got anointed as king. God sent him right back to the sheep. The confirmation came first. Suffering came second, and elevation came last. If it hurts right now, that's not a sign that you're in the wrong place. That's the price of admission to a room your old self couldn't afford to sit in. You're not falling apart, bro. You're being rebuilt. And the man on the other side of this is worth everything that you're losing right now. So keep moving. Not because it feels good, but because it's right.
I'm just saying, those are true facts. You feel like everything is falling apart. It's it's sun at the end of the storm, baby. It is sun at the end of the storm. You just gotta keep pushing. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a couple more before I stop doing it.
And I'm gonna say this too. You better be there for who's there for you. You better stop fumbling people. You better say, you know what, God, you sent this person to my life. Help me to love them correctly. Help me to respect them. Help me to keep them. Too many of y'all be getting good people. God be sending the right people into your life, but you can't hold on to them for nothing because some of your attitude nasty, your mindset messed up. A lot of y'all be thinking that people just gonna always be there, but I'm gonna tell you now, we're in a day and age where people will walk away. I mean, walk away from you like you never existed. So it's better when you got somebody good. Like Jenny said on his song, you better hold on to him. And that's real. In 2026, you ain't got time to be fumbling people. You better be holding on to everybody you can with every single ounce of you. Because once you get a good person and you fumble them and you play with them, it's going to be hard for you to find somebody else like that again. Just saying. And I'm going to say this too. You better be there for who's there for you. You better stop fumbling people. You better say, you know what, God, you sent this person to my life. Help me to love them correctly. Help me to respect them. Help me to keep them. Too many of y'all be getting good people. God be sending the right people into your life, but you can't hold on to them for nothing because some of your attitude nasty, your mindset messed up. A lot of y'all be thinking that people just don't always be there, but I'm going to tell you now, we're in a day and age where people will walk away. I mean, walk away from you like you never existed. So it's better when you got somebody good.
I'm just saying. Can't treat everybody the same. You gotta learn when you got something good. People be fumbling the crap out of people. And we're not just talking about relationships, we're talking about family, friends. People that be fumbling people. People think they can handle people any way they want to. I think people's biggest problem is control. Everybody wants to have control and wants everybody to do what they want them to do. That ain't the way life works. That is not the way life works. You gotta let people be who they are. When you let somebody be who they are, they're going to show you exactly where they want to be, how they want to be treated. Can y'all hear me? Tell y'all right now, I'm not fighting StreamYard all day. Okay? Tell you right now, I am not fighting StreamYard today. If I keep going out, yeah, it's gonna be over for the live. Because I'm not about to fight them. I'm about to drop the link. I am about to get ready to shut I'm about to get ready to shut this laptop down. Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all one more. Give you one more.
Your mama can't say nothing to you without you acting a fool and talking crazy to her, but you'll go right down the street to your homeboy house and show you his mama the utmost respect as soon as she say anything to you. Yes, ma'am, Miss Brenda. Yes, ma'am. Now realize Miss Brenda ain't gonna be there for you all the time when you get in the mess that you get in. Miss Brenda not gonna stand 10 toes down for you when you need somewhere to lay your head, when you need food in your stomach and you need clothes on your back. You gotta understand that, man. So I'm trying to tell y'all, nephew, man, y'all better start respecting them people that God put in your life, because God put them people in your life for a reason. Those are the people that's gonna stand 10 toes down with you, gonna be there for you whenever you need them. But y'all wanna act a fool with them and talk crazy to them and then expect them to come to your beck and call anytime you need them. So I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all out there and y'all listen to what I'm saying, y'all better start doing what you gotta do, because I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna look up and you gonna get yourself jammed up in something that you not ready for. That's why I keep on trying to tell y'all, man, you gotta watch what you're doing and you gotta start treating people right, because you never know. Tomorrow not promised to nobody. So I'm telling y'all, man, while y'all out here playing this game with your life, you playing a game that was made for you to lose, man. Your mama can't say nothing to you without you acting a fool and talking crazy.
Shut this off. Let me go here and stop sharing. All right, done with the laptop. Good morning to everybody joining. Lady MT, I seen ya. Good morning. Good morning. Man, I was telling y'all yesterday, like, I'm telling you, your best thing these days, man, you gotta love on you, and take care of you. I'm telling you, that self-care, that self-love is everything. Everything. I said it to y'all before. For my peace, anybody can take their exit. Mother, father, brother, sister, grandkids, kids, mate. I don't give a damn who it is. For me to protect my peace, I give it all, everybody up. You hear me? Those are just facts. Those are facts, because I'm going to protect me. Not, I'm not about to worry about what nobody else got going on but me. I think for some people, those ones that's always trying to make everything good for everybody else, make sure everybody right, make sure everybody good, we be forgetting to refill our own cups. We be forgetting to replenish ourselves. I ain't about to forget to replenish me. That's why sometimes y'all see me not go live, or I'll get real quiet. That's me taking time out for me. That's me letting myself know that you don't have to be on YouTube. I don't need nobody else's approval. So that's why sometimes you won't see me on here. You'll see me go quiet. One thing I learned that I taught myself is I don't give a damn about much. That's to protect me. What might bother somebody else, I'm just going to say what might bother another female, because I am a female. So I want to say what might bother another female, because we are sensitive beings. We are emotional beings. It don't bother me. Taught myself a long time ago, words, it don't bother me. Don't get me wrong, I'm human like everybody else. it's certain subjects that somebody might touch on or say something that I'm very sensitive to. I yell and scream at you, cuss you out, but then I'm gonna get back on track and not give a fuck. One thing I practice is I don't put my emotions before my money. Even if it is a problem with anything, I always will call and get advice from somebody that I know that I trust their advice. Somebody that I know that'll make me rethink what I got going on before I make a rash decision. Sometimes I don't call anybody. Sometimes I'll just go in prayer and just ask God to lead my feet. I learned a long time ago when I was still relying on human beings to be there for me. God literally put me in solitude and taught me a lesson that he was the only one that I can call on 24/7. No matter the time or day, my best friend was there listening. They're ready to give me advice. He had to put me in solitude for me to understand that. Man, when you get to yourself, get in that solitude, sometimes I think we as human beings, we be feeling like we missing out on things. We missing out on fun or being around people, and we are understanding why God is separating us while we're by ourselves, why sometimes we feel lonely or feel like we don't have nobody around us that understands us, or we around people that we really don't want to be around. Sometimes it's God separating you. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes when you're not humble, he'll make you humble. He'll make you remember that he made all things possible. You ain't do it by yourself. Even the richest man, God will literally not give him everything that he needs. When I say a rich man won't have everything, he'll be missing something emotionally, mentally. He'll be missing something, just a little something, just for God to remind him that he still needs him. Some people be feeling like they only pray when they need something. You gotta pray whether you need something or not. Stop thinking that God gonna just answer your prayers in a split second. Oh, he supposed to answer my prayers right now because I just been going through so much and I'm not understanding why he's answering Sarah's prayers, but he's not answering mine. Man, sometimes patience pays off. Sometimes them prayers that get answered, we think they're supposed to be so easily answered and they're supposed to miraculously happen so with such ease. Don't. You gotta put that work in. Man, I'll be trying to tell y'all things that I know, things that are facts. A lot of times when you're doing too much or God feel like he keep on trying to show you signs that you need to slow down, he'll sit your ass down. He'll sit you down. When he feel like you be ungrateful, he'll take everything from you. He'll take it from you and make you start over from scratch. Sometimes we be wondering why we be in the same situations, why we keep on dealing with the same people, because you ain't learned your goddamn lesson the first time. So he had to keep on putting you in that situation, give you the same people to show you, hoping that you'll eventually get it. And don't nothing happen by chance. I don't feel like you meet people by chance. I feel like everybody that you encounter, that you come in contact with, is meant for you to meet them people. It's meant for me to be on YouTube, so I can give y'all words of encouragement in the morning. I need y'all just as much as y'all need me. I appreciate y'all. I'm telling you, man, sometimes gotta teach you love. I think I said it, I believe I did say this on here before. Prayers is like going into a restaurant and you're waiting on your meal to be served to you. And it's people coming in behind you that are waiting on their meals to be served also. And those people are getting their meals before you, the people that came in behind you. So you ask the waitress, what is taking my food so long? Waitress has to remind you that the meal that the chef is putting together for you is special. You got to be patient and wait. Just like prayers. We pray and we expect God to just answer. Sometimes we're not even showing God that we even ready for those prayers to be answered. I remember the first time I seen that video of the lady explaining that situation when it come to prayers. And she was boo-hoo crying. And she said, I so needed to hear this. And I'm telling you, right now we are in spiritual warfare. We are being tested like Job in so many ways. And it's up to us to show whose side we on. Do what you do, what you say, how you think, how you conduct yourself. That's what it shows. Man, tell you, it's time now for us to really be working on our faith. My grandma always said, if you're stressing and you don't pray about a situation and you're stressing over it, then you're not relying on God. You don't have faith in Him. There's no way you have faith in Him and you still stressing over that situation, when you should have prayed about it and let it go. Man, I swear when I fully understood what she meant by that and I practiced that, man, the weight that it took off my shoulders. The weight that it took off my shoulders. Man, can't stress about everything. You gotta let God handle it. Once you pray about it, let Him do His works. Lady, no, that's Hood. Hood fella said, I learned from Joseph in the Bible. Life got flipped, turned crazy, and he was duped to hate something. Life is about what you make it. What the Bible say, faith without works is dead. You gotta work for it. Just like respect, you have to work for respect. You gotta work for everything, man. You gotta put in that work. Ain't nothing gonna be given to you. That's one thing I definitely had. I got myself together with my mind and made sure that I was thinking clearly. I learned that you got to take accountability. I keep saying the same thing to y'all. You have to take accountability for your fuck ups in life. That's what makes you a better person. That's what makes you work on you. Everybody be so quick to pull the dagger out of another person back instead of worrying about you pointing out your damn faults. Working on what makes you, what faults you have, and what you can be working on to make you a better person. Everybody want to run around like they're some perfect beings. You're not. You're not. I heard watching TV the other day, and this lady, her friends and her sister was trying to tell her that she had control issues, and she was so adamant that she didn't have control issues. The whole time, oh baby, you got bad control issues. I'm talking about real bad. To the point where she actually really had to get her mind together and realize that she really had control issues. And we be so mad at our friends and our family who point out our faults, but those are our true friends. Those are our true family members. I don't want nobody around me who are some yesums, who agree with me and everything that I say, whether I'm wrong or right. My friends put me in my place. That's what my friends do. They do not play the fiddle with me. I might have a attitude sometimes and want to get off the phone or don't want to talk about a subject no more and this, that, and third. But I'm going to come back later on when I sit and I think about that conversation. I go over that conversation in my mind. I'm going to think about it and I'm going to come back and think. You got to be a person willing to learn and change. Excuse me, y'all. People just be stuck in their ways. It'd be crazy. Crazy. See what y'all down here talking about. There probably ain't nothing wrong with some good laughter. take more muscles in your face to frown and exude to smile. I just wanted to get on here this morning and chop it up with y'all a little bit. Talk about the news a little bit. I don't know where. I know it's still early, so I don't know where Big Red Diva, they probably still getting up. Ooh, excuse me, her roast. If nobody pop on in a couple minutes, because I ain't gonna be able to read y'all comments at all. I am on the road. So I'll probably be ending the live soon. Man, I really just want y'all really to be encouraged. Be encouraged. And you can think that you're in the worst situation. No, it's somebody out there going through something worse than you. I'm telling you, when you have a problem, and instead of feeling sorry for yourself, you think about it like that. That I know my God ain't gonna put nothing on me that I can't bear. I know that for a fact. That He's not gonna put nothing on me that I can't bear. And I know for a fact that there's somebody out here in the worst situation than me. What the Bible say, you gotta have faith of a mustard seed. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Salute to everybody this morning. Y'all have a good morning. I will go ahead and roll up off of here. You have a good morning. Move safely around. For the people that's in the bad weather and the storms, I know the storm is somewhere around DFW. I'm not sure which direction, but it's somewhere around DFW. Y'all be safe. And y'all have a good morning this morning. Salute everybody. Thanks for rocking out with your girls, you know what I'm saying? It's been real, baby. But we got to go. If you get blocked or timed out, it's just business, nothing personal. Now see, if you had got you some act right, that wouldn't have happened in the first place. Bye, we out. Y'all come back now. You hear?